Do you listen to Drake?
No, I am a Drake fan, yes. But I listen to car music.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say, Pella, you can't be Drake.
You never know, you could be remembering something, while rapping.
I know. Focusing. I think the problem is FOMO, guys. Don't you think that, like, fear of missing out?
Exactly.
Because you can say, okay, I'm going to be off social media for a month to study. You come back, new trends, new people are in, new fashion is in, like everything is new, and now you really feel like,
And one thing
I'm left behind.
I have that thing where I'm like, okay, let me leave social media for a month, keep that social life so that it can keep your mind fresh. Like, don't be a zombie every day. You just on books.
Because then you'll be an introvert.
Not gonna help you mentally. Exactly. Not gonna help you mentally. And we're not telling you to be perfect. You're never gonna find a 50-50 balance exactly. Hi everyone. Welcome back to
Let's Talk Tech with Gen Z.
I'm your host, Angel.
I'm Dumi.
And I'm Khosi. And today we'll be talking about balancing social life and your study life.
That's right. It can be very tricky having to balance your social life and study life, but we're here to help you fix that. Let's first talk about the distractions when it comes to both.
Yes, guys, distractions, honestly. Let's talk TikTok. Let's talk FOMO.
Let's talk about the group chat.
Let's talk about the trends. Let's talk about Twitter, So, like, distractions can be a hindrance to your study life, especially when it's like social media wise, because your friend, you could be studying now for 5 minutes or 10 minutes at the library, and then your friend sends you something like a TikTok or a tweet. Now you're running there. Now you're spending 30 minutes. Exactly.
And you procrastinate also.
A lot. And the thing is, once you get into TikTok, everyone that uses TikTok knows how hard it is to get out.
Guys, scrolling.
And you're scrolling. You'd actually be scrolling for a very long time.
Exactly.
You'd be forgetting that you've got deadlines, you've got a project, and that time you don't even care. You just be
And the thing is,
10 scrolls.
Yeah.
And I always do that. After 10 scrolls, I'll go back. When I get to the last scroll.
when you're watching those videos, time flies also. Time
Exactly.
flies. No.
Exactly. And I think the problem is FOMO, guys. Don't you think that, like, fear of missing out?
Exactly.
Because you can say, okay, I'm going to be off social media for a month to study. You come back, new trends, new people are in, new fashion is in, like everything is new, and now you really feel like,
And one thing
I'm left behind.
I have that thing where I'm like, okay, let me leave social media for a month. It would probably take a week. Within the next week, I'm like, no, because people have been talking about, hey, this happened. I'm like, what? When?
Guys, I won't lie. With the amount of drama that happens on TikTok, Instagram, and right now, I can't. I cannot tell myself I'm taking a break. Whatever. I can't. I cannot.
So I think that's our main issue, and also procrastinating. That's one of our biggest. I feel like everyone procrastinates at some point.
Number one.
But guys, have you seen, we don't only procrastinate with our study life. You procrastinate with your social life
as well. Exactly.
Because you can be like, okay, today I'm going to meet my friends at 1. And you be like, stay there, TikTok and scroll and be like, then it's 1, you haven't done anything. You're like, next week, we'll see each other next week.
Can I tell you, I'm that type, guys. When you say we're meeting at 1, I'm only showering about 2.
Bro, I feel like that's all black people.
I'm showering at 2.
You should give them a time of 3 hours before.
Like, even if you try to trick them, they'll still find a way to, be late.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay, but we're here to help, get over, like, just balance it both. So let's talk about time hacks. How you can, your study life, how you can actually now balance your social life and study life. So how do you guys balance your study life and social life?
Okay, so when I study, mute notifications, have apps that block your Instagram, your TikTok, your whatever social media you use, your Facebook. Like, have apps that block and mute your notifications. So when they pop up, you're not going to be like, yo, what did my friend say? Let me see. What is my friend saying? So have such things in motion. So when you are studying, you study more productively and there's no distractions, Yeah.
For me, a lot of people complain that I answer 4 hours later or I don't return their calls and whatnot. And that's because my phone is not on me. I keep my phone in another room, completely off. And that gives me time to study and do other things also. So keep track, keep focus. And I also write down. I have a whiteboard inside my room. So I write down what needs to be done on the day, how much time I have to spend on what I have to do, and what time do I plan on finishing also. So that helps writing it down.
Okay.
Okay. How do you do it?
I use the Pomodoro technique.
Oh.
So basically for those that don't know what it is, I would set like a study limit of 2 hours with no distractions and then a 30 minutes break. And within the 30 minutes, you're more than welcome to at least watch one episode or like go scroll for 30 minutes. I feel like that's more than enough. But then set an alarm to go back to study. And then you go again for your 2 hours. You give yourself a 30 minutes break where you can like maybe go out for fresh air to reset your brain.
It's about discipline also.
Yeah, discipline is needed. So yeah, that's what I use.
Okay, so guys, what about your social balance? Like, how do you keep that balance there socially? Like, what do you do?
One way to keep your social balance with your study, your social life and study life, I feel like combining them. For example, studying with a group of friends. Imagine how you all studying, making a few banter here and there. And then if you're going to use the Pomodoro technique with your group of friends, tell each other, okay, 2 hours, let's study. 30 minutes, you're all making jokes. And that way you're keeping your social life alive too. So I think that's one of the ways you can balance them both.
Also, like studying with your friends, and then for a certain time, maybe 3 hours or 2 hours, and then from there you'll reward like yourself, like a reward
hangout.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. Khosi?
For me, I'm a visual learner, so I feel like you have to find what works for you. I go out, I do run, I do play sports, and being a visual learner, I find it effective that when I watch videos of what I'm learning, it helps a lot. I cover more ground and it's also entertaining in a way. So I'm covering both sides. And socially, I guess if you want to have fun, but try to limit yourself also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have that balance.
Yeah,
have that balance.
You're grown now. You should know what way. You should know. It's time to go home. It's time to push the books.
Yeah. Actually.
That assignments are going to do itself also.
And there's deadlines.
Yeah, Baba, stop using AI also.
How do you balance your social life and study life?
I think I'm going to have to second you with combining them, like studying with your friends. And then after that, you can go to a coffee shop or do something with your friends after studying with them. Also, I feel like you can also use, like as Khosi said, maybe running. You can have apps that you listen to your notes.
Oh, well.
And you take a
smart actually. That's smart actually.
Like you'll be running and listening to your notes. So, okay, this is what's happening. This is what, all of those things.
Yeah, no.
The way you can actually balance both is actually going on TikTok. Like, I know this may sound controversial, but like you can go on, for example, you go on TikTok, you literally learn from people that are creating entertainment.
Yeah.
Others, it could be animation, and now you're just drawn to that. You can doom scroll, but you're learning something. So I think that's also another way you can.
It's beneficial also. It's something new.
Yeah. So then, what are the tech tools? Like, what are the tools you use to like keep yourself focused or keep yourself into the social life?
Okay, I use Forest app. So you just click in, you just enter, and then from there it builds trees as you study. So, and it's blocking you, and your notifications are muted. So there's no WhatsApp or TikTok notifications coming in. So for me, it allows me to study productively and for long hours. I can sit on the chair for long hours without checking my phone and, all of that. So for me, Forest is the best app for me. And I also use the Feynman technique. So what I do is I teach myself the topic like until I can understand it to the point I can explain it to someone primary or something. Like I have younger siblings, I can explain it to my sister, and be like, okay, and she would get it from
what,
she doesn't know anything about data science, but she can grasp. Oh, okay, she's talking about this and that and that and that. So yeah, it works for me.
For me, I use two. They're not as fancy as Kakhiso's one, but yeah, I use PowerPoint So I make fancy looking stuff, they are visually nice also. Yeah, like I said. And then I use my voice memo app on my phone. So I record myself reading my notes. And then before I go to sleep, I just go through it once and then.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah. How do you do it?
I use firstly put your phone on do not disturb, or you can put on focus mode like study. You get different modes. Like you can put it on study mode. That's where you're not gonna get disturbed and whatnot. And then you can also if you wanna listen to music, like I study better by listening
with music.
So you can have like a Spotify playlist that is strictly for studying, and then that for the amount of hours you want to study, just listening to that one playlist that's going to keep you focused.
So what do you listen to, Drake?
No, I am a Drake fan, yes. But I listen to calm music.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say, you can't be Drake.
You never know, you could be remembering something, while rapping.
I know. Focusing.
Yeah, focusing for real. But that thing of when you're in the exam, like, I remember when Drake said one, two, three.
Yeah.
I was reading. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, let's agree to disagree with the music while studying. Yeah.
Okay, so what are your takeaways from today, from everything we said today?
Combine your social life and your study life.
Okay.
Study with your friends and reward yourself with your coffee or movie. Also, plan smart, guys, and set boundaries for yourself.
It's heavy on that.
At the end of the day, we can come here and talk about our experiences, and you can listen to 1,000 TikToks on how not to procrastinate. But it always starts with you as an individual. How important is that balance to you? Is it so important that you want to find that balance, or you don't want? Because at the end of the day, guys, we need to understand that setting boundaries for yourself means you respect your goals and dreams and ambitions. So if you set boundaries for yourself, I'm telling you're going to be able to balance that study life and that social life.
Only have 5 words, and that is find what works for you. If you're a visual learner like me, watch videos, make PowerPoint presentations, make something flashy. If you study better with music, listen to music, make a chill playlist. If you need cue cards, flashcards, find what works for you. Like, no one knows you better than you, so just go for it.
Okay, my takeaways for today were you should set boundaries. You should know how to plan, like have a weekly planner where at a certain time you're doing a certain thing, but at the same time, keep that social life so that it can keep your mind fresh. Like, don't be a zombie every day. You just on books.
Because then you'll be an introvert.
Not going to help you mentally. Exactly. Not going to help you mentally. And we're not telling you to be perfect. You're never going to find a 50-50 balance exactly. But to a certain extent, you are going to...
healthy one.
Yes, you're going to find a healthy one instead. Where like this works for you and this doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
So I think, those are the takeaways for today. Any questions? Anything to say?
Nah.
We done?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, thank you for watching. Catch us on our next episode of Let's Talk Tech with
Gen Z.